And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Miami Heat here in Miami. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Bruce Brown.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Murray. And it's Johnson in at the shooting guard. And for Miami, they've got Powell. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in at the points. Well, we still have lots of time left in the season, Coach, but we've seen some breakout performances, haven't we?
We certainly have, and that's one of my favorite things to track, Kevin. Which players improved in the offseason, which guys have taken their game to the next level.
Now, here's Adebayo, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
Well, you got to credit the stellar defense from Bam there. He got the steal to set that play in motion. He is a difference maker on that end.
And Jokic wide open, he shoots, and the 3 off target. Here's Powell. Hero from long range drills the 3-pointer. Hero's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Watson for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here are the Heat now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. 7 points for Tyler Hero.
From Davion Mitchell.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Hero. Denver getting their last shot to go. Powell kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Jamal Murray. Mitchell passes to Hero. Mitchell outside. Heat moving the ball around. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Watson. Jokic a screen. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Hero from long range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. On the wing, Murray. Watson kicks to Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Over Adebayo. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, Jokic often likes to pass from that spot, but he can also hit the jump shot.
Wiggins outside. And here is Powell. And he drives in. Ring shot on the way. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. That shot, no good. Break D that time from Adebayo. Powell against Jones. Hero on the wing. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Nuggets trail by 7. Left side, Jones. Here's Jokic. Break D that time from Adebayo.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And that one drops.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Denver, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. To stand, multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And here is Hero. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's got 10.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Johnson, the pass to Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hero from long range. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Murray, here we go. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. 7 points for Jamal Murray.
Murray is an opportunistic player. When he sees a lane open up, he jumps on it.
The Heat leading by 7. Outside, Hero. Wiggins outside. Now Hero. He's got 10. Hero can't get that one to fall. Jones in the post. Guarded by Powell. The shot's good.
Well, Nikola Jokic is probably the best passing center I have ever seen.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And here come your Heat Breakers dance crew.
checked in for Jones, and it's Bruce Brown in for Murray. Johnson against Wiggins. Kicks it out to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Johnson outside. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. His 3-pointers off the mark. Miami leading by 8. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Offline with his 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Round the pass to Watson. Johnson outside. To the inside. Out to Hardaway. No good on the triple. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They're leading by 8. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Now Johnson. After Tyler Hero's 3-pointer that didn't go. Watson for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Watson's got 5 now.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Jaquez outside. Adebayo passes to Jaquez, and he slams it one-handed.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Jokic. Here's Hardaway. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch. Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Here's Hero. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Changes here for the Heat. Khalil Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Powell comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Smith subbed in for Tyler Hero. Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. He's been dominant over the last month. He's getting around 28 points per, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Here's Jonas. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. To the paint, here's Murray. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. And it's 9 points for Jamal Murray.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Here's Larson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Here's Larson. They lead by 7. Pass to Jonas. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Now here's Valanciunas. Murray down low. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
"20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Powell. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Shoots. Got it off in time. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
They've got Norman Powell. Khalil Ware is out there with Jaime Jaquez.
What's up?
And it's Larson in at the 1 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Denver making a switch here. Strother's checked in. And that one misses. So Stan, the Thunder were the rare young team to win it all. But championship teams usually have a lot of veterans. Why is that? I mean, how do you explain that role?
Well, look, the more you know, the more you've been through certain situations, the easier it is to react effectively in that situation. You'll see guys be ahead of a play. Why? Because they've seen that play hundreds, even thousands of times developing that young guys haven't. So experience certainly helps.
And here is Powell after the 3-pointer from Jonas Valanciunas.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Down kicks to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat leading by 9. Jaquez the pass to Larson. Here's Jovic. Jaquez outside. Clock at 4. Powell for 3, and the Heat another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Murray with it. A 35-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
And here are the Heat now, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Ware passes to Larson. There's the screen. Back to Ware. Pass to Jovic. Powell for three. Another miss by Powell. The Nuggets trail by 12. Picked them clean. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you, Kevin.
We're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Mitchell's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets, the season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
And I think for Denver, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
5 to shoot. Pass to Valanciunas to stop the run. He's off on that one. Miami leading by 14. Now Mitchell. Ware kicks to Powell. Launches a three. That shot misses. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets to the inside. And that one's good. Strother.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, he's been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Pocket two, drops in the tray. Mitchell's got 8 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Brown with the screen on Mitchell. Murray kicks to Brown. Fires the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Powell feeling it out a bit. From outside the arc. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Murray. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Powell kicks to Ware. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Smart right there by the vet. Good to see pals share the wealth like this.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Murray way outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Nuggets have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that, and he has earned his swagger. There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The Nuggets trail by 17. So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Give it up for your defense squad.
Tonight.
A Miami legend. Wade brought championship gold to this franchise, and for that, they built him a statue outside this building.
On defense, the Heat. High post, Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway kicks to Johnson. The Nuggets with another miss. Miami leading by 17. Mitchell passes to Jaquez. Here's Adebayo. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Hardaway. To Murray. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. 19 points for Jamal Murray.
Well, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
Adebayo kicks to Powell. And the Heat, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Jokic. Over Adebayo. And it's Jokic missing. He'd have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here's Powell, and another basket for Miami.
Well, what I like about Powell is that he takes what's available. When you give him these mid-range J's, he's more than happy to fire away.
Watson for 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Hero. This one for 3. Denver grabs the miss. On the wing, Hardaway. And here's Jokic. He's guarded by Adebayo. Good on the shot.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
The Heat leading by 18. Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
You can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
Pass to Watson. Jokic against Adebayo. Murray, no good. And Miami shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Here's Adebayo. He's covered by Watson. For the 3. Marquez can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 18. Hardaway from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic just got his 5th assist in this one.
Flying jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Checked in for Denver. Bruce Brown comes in for Jamal Murray. The Heat leading by 15. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Now Jones, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Watson's shot is good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Miami shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Pass to Ware. Hero scanning the floor. From the arc, Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Now, here's Johnson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Watson's shot is off. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Mitchell outside. Lock at 6. They could use a bucket. And it's Denver with the rebound. Last time they met was in Denver.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Jokic passes to Johnson. Shoots over Wynn. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Johnson.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, Hero. He's got 15. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Mitchell. Brown dishes to Johnson. Pass to Jokic. And here's Watson. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Inside, here's Jokic, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense, really earning that and one chance.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Wiggins is checked in for the Heat. Powell comes in for Fontecchio.
Well, the awareness of space on the floor that Jokic has is something that sets him apart. He and LeBron are on their own level in that regard. What an incredible player.
Jones against Hero. To stop the drought. And the layup's good off the glass. Hero's got 17.
In Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Miami Heat.
They have outworked and outperformed their opponents so far. Didn't come in as the favorites, but they might be the favorites now.
Classic underdog story, but they still need to write the ending.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's Johnson. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Nikola Jokic. Johnson is out there with Murray. Then it's Jones. And it's Watson in at the 4 spot. Now here's Murray. Watson kicks to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Mitchell passes to Pop. Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 10. Down low, here's Jokic. Jokic defies the inside defense.
The width of Jokic helps him carve out space in the paint.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Outside, Hero. Powell, no one around him. No good on the three.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back over to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
In the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuilds. We've seen Norman Powell be a starter, average 20 for a season. He's also been a sixth man of the year candidate. No matter his role, Norman Powell's a guard who produces at a high level.
Now, here's Jokic. 9 points in the game so far. Over Adebayo. And again, Denver no good.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Outside, Hero. Powell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He doesn't hit that one. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. The Nuggets, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Murray for 3. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Murray's got 22 points.
Yeah, and this is an area over his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Watson kicks to Jones. Denver passing it around. Valanciunas dishes to Murray. On the wing, Johnson takes a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami leading by 10. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Powell. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Murray against Mitchell. Both loose. An even 3-on-3 break. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. Misses the jumper.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Jones the pass to Watson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hardaway is subbed in for Jones. And he makes both free throws. Miami leading by 10. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. Back to Powell. Now Adebayo. Jokic defending. 6 to shoot. Hero from long range. Rebound by the Nuggets. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray finds Johnson. Now, here's Jokic. He's guarded by Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Like we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot, it is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Now Johnson. After Norman Powell missed from long range. The Nuggets with another miss.
Where you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell wide open. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 8. Jokic with a screen on Hero. A slam by Jokic.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
And Miami shooting 43% for the game. Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. Foul for 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic just got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Murray, the pass to Hardaway. Now Jokic. Pass to Murray for the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
It's time to get out of your seats. That's right. It's
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Mitchell. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Look at the Heat. Right now, they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
Well, right now for Miami, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Now, here's Adebayo. He has 7.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Here's Denver now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Watson has it in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Wiggins kicks to Hero. Jaquez outside. Pass to Wiggins. Hero sets the pick for Wiggins. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 4. No good from outside. Heat shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Back to Jaquez. Here's Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
from Jaime Jaquez Jr.
And here are the Nuggets now. Outside Hardaway. Watson surveying the D. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's Powell on the wing. Good work defensively by Johnson.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Norman Powell.
Well, this is what you hope to see from a guy of his caliber. Increasing his scoring load over the years. He's put in a lot of work each offseason, and it shows.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Strother's checked in, and it's Bruce Brown in for Jamal Murray. Adebayo against Jokic. To end the drought. And it's Miami with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Yeah, he's so skilled at attacking at a moment's notice. Hero goes straight into his shot.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Strother. Jokic against Adebayo. The kick out to Brown. Off target from three-point range. And Miami shooting 43% for the game. Here's Wiggins. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jaquez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Powell, 17 points in the game. Puts up a 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And here's Johnson outside. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 9.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
It's time to get down with your man. Let's move.
And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. Well, you look at Ware, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And the numbers say it all. I mean, he's tremendously efficient at scoring the basketball around the rim. He's almost automatic.
1:06 left in the third. Powell, the pass to Ware. Now Powell. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Jokic. Miami no good on that time either. Pass to Brown. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Valanciunas.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screen and roll, because he's adept at capitalizing on them.
Here's Larson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Jaquez can't hit. Brown outside. Pass to Holmes. Inside. It's tipped. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Miami ahead, up 5. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Khalil Ware is out there with Adebayo. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the 2. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Heat getting the bucket. Murray for 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray against Mitchell. Pass to Larson. Off target with his 3.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Here's Strother. And here is Murray, covered by Mitchell. Murray against Mitchell. Good D by Mitchell.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Adebayo with the bucket. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And here is Murray. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. And another miss by Denver. The Heat leading by 9. To the paint. Where, no good. The Nuggets have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Brown with it. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Rocking that rim. Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Larson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Murray outside. Here's Larson. He's covered by Brown. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Larson. Just 4 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Nuggets trail by 10. Hardaway kicks to Brown. Back to Hardaway. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Adebayo. Nice move. Denver grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hardaway passes to Murray. Hardaway is screen on Mitchell. Back to Hardaway. The 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
The Nuggets trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Baseline jumper, and he hits the jump shot. Murray's got 27 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
inside single digits. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
And so here is Miami. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Adebayo the screen. Mitchell in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
The Nuggets moving the ball around for 3. Murray. Miami grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Round the pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Murray. Fader on the way. And Ware pulls it down. Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by Adebayo.
Man, that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Here's Larson after the Nuggets pick up 2. Pass to Hackett. Here's Larson. And here is Mitchell. This one for 3. Strother grabs the miss.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Murray up and in on the layup. Murray's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Denver.
Yeah, that's tough to stop. Murray loves showing off that handle whenever he can.
Mitchell passes to Larson. Now Hackett. Outside, Adebayo. Valanciunas hits the front of the rim and out. The Nuggets trail by 8. Round kicks to Murray. Pass to Strother. Now here's Valanciunas. Now Murray. Covered by Mitchell. Yep, that one goes in there. 33 points for Jamal Murray.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Round the pass to Hardaway. Nailed from 3-point land.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Mitchell passes to Ware. And it's Denver with the rebound. Strother's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Up top, Brown. Murray surveying the D. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. And here's the 3.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
for Denver. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now Powell. Adebayo with this screen on Jones. 5 on the clock. Powell. He's off from 3.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Hero. Now Jones. Murray. 3. Good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Hero. Bucket.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Nuggets trail. Murray outside. Jokic, big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Such a cool customer. Jokic with some big points.
2 points. That one goes.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Murray after Tyler Hero's bucket. Now Jokic. 7-foot shot cleared away by Adebayo. Hero against Johnson. Now Powell. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, this is why they turn to Powell in these moments. They trust in him to deliver.
They trail by 3. Murray outside. Jokic fires. Hero there for the rebound. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring. Right near the hoop.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
For your defense.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray down low, covered by Mitchell. That's in there.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
Here's Murray. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And we got a timeout from David Adelman. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Give it up for your Heat Squad.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Jokic. No good.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And so here is Miami. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Davion Mitchell. Shoot.
Shooting two.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking a big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyler Hero.